Hello, everyone. So today we're going to be reading Snowmen at Night by Carolyn Buhner, pictures by Mark Buhner. Hope you guys enjoy. One wintry day, I made a snowman, very round and tall. The next day when I saw him, he was not the same at all. His hat had slipped, his arms drooped down. He really looked a fright. It made me start to wonder, what do snowmen do at night? While they wait for all the others, sipping cups of ice-cold cocoa made by snowman mothers. Then the snowman games begin. They line up in their places, each one anxious for his turn in the snowman races. After everyone has had a chance at racing once or twice, they go on over to the pond to do skating tricks on ice. Sometimes they start giggling and then they act like clowns. They bump into each other till they all fall down. They gather up their snowballs, the pitcher takes his aim, and underneath the moonlit sky they play a baseball game. No one knows just how it started, but soon it's quite a sight. With snowmen throwing snowballs, it's the world's best snowball fight. Then it's time for sledding. It's a wild ride down the hill. Wahoo! They yell. This is by far the snowman's biggest thrill. Finally, they're tuckered out and getting sleepy, so they slowly gather up their things, and one by one they go. So if your snowman's grin is crooked, or he's lost a little height, you'll know he's just been doing what snowmen do at night.
Hi, this is Jose. I hope you guys enjoyed the story as much as I did, and I want to ask you to stay with me just a little. right, guys, so we're gonna start drawing now. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna practice some of the shapes that we're gonna be doing. The first one we're gonna do is we're going to do an oval shape. So in order to do the oval shape, I'm gonna go ahead and get started right here. I'm gonna draw 2 little dots, 1 and 2. All right, so I have my little dots right there, and then I'm gonna connect them. I'm gonna start on the top. I'm gonna do a curved line starting on this dot right here, and I'm gonna go to my second dot. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is whatever I did on the top, I'm gonna do it on the bottom as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect them with a curved line, and there's a oval shape. So now we're gonna practice it one more time just because I want to make sure everybody gets it correctly. So we're gonna do our oval shape again, dot, dot, and then a curved line on the top, and then the same thing on the bottom. And that's our oval shape. Now I want us to practice it without using the dots. So let's do it without the dots. One more time. So I have my curved line on the top. Then whatever I did on the top, I'm going to do it on the bottom as well. And that's my oval shape. It doesn't have to be super perfect, but we can try to make it as oval as possible. So let's do it one more time without the dots. All right. So again, it's not going to be perfect without the dots, but that's okay. We're still practicing. So the more we do it, the better we're going to get. So I'm going to do it one more time. Just one more time just for practice. All right, so that oval looks a lot better than my other one. Okay, so now what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to make our oval shape into a cylinder. So this is what I mean by that, okay? So I'm going to do the dots again. Dot, dot. All right, so we're going to do our oval shape. Curved line on top. Curved line on the bottom. Okay, so I got my oval shape. Now this is what I want you guys to do. We're going to do 2 straight lines going down parallel to each other like this. So line, line, and then to connect them to do our cylinder, this is what we're going to do. Whatever this line that we have right here, we're going to copy it on the bottom. So we're going to follow the same curve. There you go. So now we have a cylinder. So we went from an oval to a cylinder. Let's do it one more time just for practice. So dot, dot. All right, we have our dots. So now we're going to connect them. Curved line on the top. Curved line on the bottom. So now what are we going to do next? Our lines, our parallel lines. So, all right, so line, line. All right, so now all we're missing is the curved line on the bottom. So let's go ahead and do that. And connect them. There you go. You have your cylinder. Let's do it one more time for practice. This time I'm not going to do the dots. Line, and another curved line on the bottom. And now I need my parallel lines. So 1, 2. And the last step, we connect them. We close the lines with a curved line. Remember, we follow this line right here. Whatever direction that one's going, we're gonna do the same thing right there. All right, one more time, guys. For practice, the more we do it, the better we're gonna get at it. Line, line, and we close it with a curved line. All right, how are you guys doing? It's not that hard, right? Once you practice it, the more you do it, the easier it will get for you guys. All right, so this is what we're gonna do now. We started with our oval shape, then we moved to a cylinder. Now we're going to make it into something like a nice, cute little drawing. So one thing that I like to do with this shape is I like to make a birthday cake. How many of you like birthday cake? I think everybody does, right? All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna do our oval shape. If it helps, you can do your dots, dot and dot, and then we connect them. My dot's a little out of place, but that's fine. I'm just gonna erase it. And it's okay, because right now we're just practicing anyway. So I have my oval shape, making a cylinder, line, line, and then we connect them with a curved line. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do now, guys. We're gonna decorate our cake. So to do that, I'm gonna go ahead and make a curved line right here, another one, and one more. Okay, so now it's beginning to look like a cake. Now we don't want our cake to be floating, or we're not gonna put it on the table straight, right? We're gonna put it on a plate. So I'm gonna show you how to draw the plate. The plate is very simple. It's like making another oval shape. The same thing, but we're gonna do it on the bottom. So I'm gonna start right here. And then I'm gonna just do the line very lightly. Right there. And I'm gonna close it on the bottom. All right, so that's our plate for our cake. Now I'm gonna erase the little line that I did. That was just so it could help me see where it was supposed to go. So now it's looking like a cake. How about we do some borders for the cake on the bottom? So for the borders, it's gonna be really easy. We're gonna follow this curved line that we have on the bottom, and we're just gonna do little shapes like this, just a semicircle or a half circle. We're gonna do it all the way across. Nice. What do we put on our cakes when it's your birthday? We put a candle, right? I'm gonna show you how to do a candle in a moment as well. So for now, we have our cake. The next thing we're gonna learn how to do is how to do a candle. So you can get another piece of paper. I'm gonna show you how to make the candle in just a moment. I'm gonna give you some time to grab your paper. All right, is everybody ready with their new clean piece of paper? So this is what we're gonna do for a candle. We're also doing cylinders. We're gonna make them a little different. I'm gonna start with a dot and a dot right here. So notice how my oval shape is at an angle. Okay, so it's not gonna be even straight, so it's at an angle this time. So curved line, curved line. All right, so I have my oval shape right there. Let's do it one more time for practice. Dot, dot. Now we do our oval shape, so a curved line and a curved line. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and close it. So we're gonna bring, like we did with the other cylinder for the cake, we're gonna do two lines, but this time we're gonna make them a little bit longer. So straight line, straight line. All right. And now I'm gonna go ahead and close them with a curved line. There you go. I'm gonna do it one more time. So straight line going down, same thing on the other side. And then we close it. All right, so this is our cylinder. Okay, so now I'm gonna make it look like a candle, and I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a little line, just a little line right there. Same thing over here, just a little line in the middle. And then I'm gonna do the flame. So this is the cool part, because this is what's gonna make it look like a real candle. And it's like kind of like we're drawing a little drop of water. I'll show you how to do that in a moment as well. So there's a little flame. I'm gonna repeat the same shape in the middle, just a little bit smaller. Nice. So now we have a candle. So now to make it look like it's glowing, we're gonna add some little special effects there. This is what we're gonna do. It's very simple. All we have to do is little lines like this. Nice. So now it looks like it's glowing, like it's shining. Let's do it one more time for practice. So we're gonna do our oval shape. And remember, we're doing it at an angle. It doesn't matter what angle. You can do it the other way if you want. It really doesn't matter. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do our lines going down. Down. And we're gonna connect it with a curved line on the bottom. So one more time. Line going down. Down. And we connect them with a line, curved line on the bottom. Okay, so remember to make the little flame, the first thing we have to do is we do a little line, straight line in the middle. Same thing on the other side. And then we draw our little flame, which is just very simple. It's like we're drawing a little drop of water. And then we repeat the same shape, just a little bit smaller on the inside. Nice. And now to make it glow, what do? We do the lines. Okay, so it's just a little special effect that makes it look like it's shining. All right, so now we have our candle. Do you guys feel confident that you can do it yourself? If you want, you can try one more time, just for practice. Remember, the more we do it, the easier it will get. So I'm gonna do one more, just for practice, just for fun. So here it is, my oval shape, going at an angle. Straight line going down. Another straight line going down. And notice how they're even. They stop at the same place. Now I'm gonna do a curved line. There you go. And now I'm gonna do a little line in the middle, straight, going up and down. And then we do the flame. The same shape that we did, we do it on the inside, just a little bit smaller. And the last thing we do is we add the glow. And there you have it, we have a candle. So now what we want to do is we want to go back to our birthday cake. So if you want to go back to your drawing that you did before, we have our little cake right here. We're gonna give it some candles. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do 2 candles. Let's say 2 candles right here. So my little oval shape, 1, 2. So I have my 2 little oval shapes right there. So what do we do next? That's right, we do the lines going up and down like this, 2 of them. And then we close it with a curved line on the bottom. We do the same thing for the other candle. Straight line, another straight line, and then we close it. Nice. So this line that we have right here, we can just erase it. Erase it. And now we're gonna do the little flame. So remember, we'd start with this little line right there, straight line. The little droplet. One more time. And then to give it a little special effect that makes it look like it's glowing, we are going to add those little lines just for special effect. So there you have it, guys. Now we know how to make our very own birthday cake. You can use this whenever, maybe for if you want to do something special for one of your parents or one of your siblings, maybe their birthday's coming up. You can always make them a really nice drawing of a birthday cake and give it to them as a present. I'm sure they'll be very happy if you do that for them. So now what we can do is we can go ahead and color our drawing of our birthday cake. We can use markers, we can use crayons, color pencils, whatever you guys have on hand.
Now that we know how to draw a cake, let's go ahead and draw it on a clean sheet of paper. And this is when we can get creative and use anything we like to decorate it. You can use crayons, markers, color pencils, or whatever you have available at home. I'm using markers on mine, and I'm almost finished with my drawing. What do you guys think? I hope you like it.
That's it for today's session, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, I had a blast hanging out with you, and I hope to see you next session. Bye-bye.